Hello, here is your lower body pyramid workout with one heavy dumbbell and mini bands. So the mini bands are optional, you can use them, you can not use them, but I'm going to add them in today to add a little bit more fire to the workout. So this workout is a pyramid format, so what that means is we have 6 moves and each will be working 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. But each time we'll be adding on a move to that circuit. So the first round we'll do move 1, rest. Second time we'll do 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. All the way up to the top to move 6. So we'll have 6 in a row. We'll rest for a full minute and then we'll work our way backwards down the pyramid. So go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, etc, etc. So we're going to be knocking off those moves as we go. And during the workout, we've got some unilateral works. I'll be letting us know which side to switch to. So keep an ear out because we want to make sure we're working both sides consistently throughout the whole workout. I'm using a medium heavy band today, and a heavy weight. So go heavy with your weight. And if you can, have a weight that you can drop down to, or if you can take some of those weights off as you go. But try to start heavy because we're only using one weight today, and see how long you can go with that without losing form. So that's our workout. It will make sense once we start. So get some water, get your bands. So have multiple bands, multiple weights if you like, but I've got a medium heavy band and one heavy weight. So let's go. We'll start with our warm up. So just standing with feet hip distance apart, nice soft bend in the legs. Just wanting to flap the arms back and forth. Wake up the shoulders a bit. We're going to be holding that weight. Get the full whole body. Don't know why I'm still bouncing, but you can bounce if you like. Get the whole body nice and energized, ready for this leg workout. And this is going to be strength, endurance. So I want you to think slow and controlled movements throughout. You don't have to keep up with me. I just want you to go at your own pace, but try to keep moving throughout the timed working portions. So resting there, just want to reach up to the sky, up onto your tiptoes, and come back down. We'll do that once more. Up to the sky, up onto your tiptoes, woo, and coming back down. And feet about shoulder distance apart. We'll just drop down into some squats. So low down, sinking into the heels. Open up the backs of our legs, starting nice and slowly. And we'll increase that range of motion as we go. Breathing, cores tight with these squats, really chest high. We're running through quite a lot of squats today. So really thinking about weight in the heels, chest nice and high. Breathing, one more, forwards, down and up. Feet slightly wider. We'll do some lateral lunges. So bending over that standing leg, belly to thigh. You should feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh when you go down. Clench the bum at the top. Folding over that front leg. Breathing in to go down. Breathing out to come up. Wake up our legs, getting ready for what's to come. So staying where you are with feet nice and wide. Just take right hand by left foot, little side twist, pulling down to the ground. You should feel a really nice stretch up the backs of the legs. Come through center with the hands, left hand anywhere along the right leg, right hand up to the sky, and then breathe in, breathe out, sinking down to the ground. Good. Rolling through, same thing other side, opening up, and then the other side, so rolling through to the right. Taking the hands, climb up the left leg, bump to the side, so you should feel a nice twist in your right hip, rolling down. We'll come through center, crawl the fingers up the right leg to the bumping the hips to the right. So let's do that. Rolling through center, find a bit more of a tempo. When you roll down, I want you to really think about bumping your bum to the back of the wall, to the back of the room, back of the wall, wherever you are. If you're indoors, you're outdoors. One more. Good. Coming to center, hands on the ground, ticked up the feet slightly more forward. I want you to sink down into a low squat and just rock gently from side to side. And here, if you're up here, it's all good. If you're down here, all good. So I want you to think of opening up the hips, whatever that means for you today. We're up on your tiptoes too. Your heels don't have to be down. If they're not going down, don't worry about it. Hands go to the floor. I want to straighten out the legs, point those toes forward. Slowly roll up to standing. come to the bottom of your mat. Nice and tall. Arms go up. We're going to hinge forward like you're doing that nice good morning. A nice deadlift hinge. Coming back up to the top. One more. Down. Really feel opening up the backs of your legs. Coming back up to the top this time. Rolling down. Hands to the ground. Walk out to a nice high plank. Right foot by right hand on the outside. Sink into your hips. I just want to open up to the right. Nice twist. You feel a really nice twist in your hips. Woo. Twisting open. Take the elbow. I want to take your elbow down to the inside of the right ankle. And then up to the sky. One more. Down. And up. For this, your knee can be up or down. And we'll do the other side. Step the left foot out on the outside of the left hand, spinning up to the sky. Nice, sink into that hip. Take that elbow on the inside of that left foot. So you should feel that intensify in that stretch as you twist at the waist up to the sky. Down, up, one more, down, up. Replace that hand back down. Nice high plank position into a downward dog. Just pedal the heels out. So bending the right leg, bend the left leg, pushing away from the ground. Nice. Hold that down dog. Walk the hands up to the feet. Slowly come up to standing. And then try to jog on the spot. Nice and gently. Let's get the heart rate up a bit. Get ready for our workout. Loosen the arms, nice and loose. Tighten the core, not loosen the core. Breathing, star jumps, nice and easy. Here if you want low impact. All the moves today are low impact, high fire. Keep going, breathing here. We're gonna do some heel kickers. 3, 2, 1, just pulling those heels to your booty. So opening up the quads, you just feel them stretching out. Breathing, getting that heart rate nice and high. Get a bit of cardio. Keep going, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Have some water and I'll demo the first move in our pyramid. Take your band and place it above your knees, so it's sort of halfway between your hip and your knee. Grab your weight at your chest. The first move we're doing is a squat with a staggered stance. So then I want you to step that foot back, so slight hinge, stepping that back, staggered stance, coming back up, back down. So here we go. Squatting down, come up, step slightly back, down, up. Just that little hinge. We're moving the right foot only. Down, up, coming back to center. So I'm just slightly stepping that foot back, getting on that tiptoe, alternating, staying on that tiptoe, the whole time. So surprise, 80-20. So tiptoeing, stepping back, coming forward, rest. That's our first move. Second move, going narrow squat. So feet nice and narrow, resist that band away. Narrow squat up onto our heels to narrow, wide. Want to sweep that foot in front and then we will continue the motion. So I'll talk us through. Got 5 seconds, starting at the top. That 80-20, pop that left foot this time. Down, back, down. So forward, staggering that foot. This time round, we're going to work the left foot, well, the left foot's going to be moving. Keep going, down. Remember, this is strength and endurance today. This one heavy weight, ready. We're going to narrow squat, up onto our heels. Narrow squat to a wide squat, sweep that left foot in front, wide squat, narrow squat, up onto our heels. That's our move. down, a little bit of a combo sweep. You're sweeping straight back into that wide squat, up on those tiptoes, down, wide, sweep, down, rest. Third move, we're doing a dumbbell, 80-20 dumbbell, 80-20 deadlift. So weights, we're going to move the right foot this time. Weight is in our right hand. We're going to go down, deadlift, with a popped, staggered stance. And then I want you to kick that leg back. That's it, simples. Get ready, moving that right leg, pop that right heel. Let's go, staggering, down, turn, good, back round. With this, once we get to the top, we're gonna be knocking these off, guys. So don't you worry about a thing. Climbing the pyramid, making our way up, nice and controlled, turning ever so slightly into that staggered stance. Then we've got that narrow, here we go. Good narrow, heels, narrow, wide, sweep, slowly with that sweep. Wide, narrow, heels, down, wide, up, sweep. Try not to let that dumbbell make you lean forward. Keep moving, down, wide, sweep. And here we go. Weights in the right hand, pop that right foot. We go down, deadlift, up, kick that leg back, replace it, deadlift, up, kicking back. That hinge motion we did at the beginning, that's what we need to focus on. Bump that bum back, chest is high, shoulders back, deadlift, up, kicking straight back, rest. Woo! Right, sumo squats. Holding that weight in front, we're going to sumo, down, hinge open, and then back to center. So move the left foot this time. We've got 12 seconds of rest. Put that weight down. Gabba, 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 have a rest, 5 seconds. Grab that weight, popping that left foot this time. There you go. Let's stagger. Let's hinge. Keeping that resistance on that band. And if you're like, my band just won't stay put, then the amount of times it turns into sort of teeny tiny little elastic band, don't worry about it. Just think you can fix it in the break, but keep moving, keep resisting it away. Getting ready for that narrow squat coming up. Let's do it. Narrow, up, heels, down, wide, sweep, up, down. I like these combo moves because it really helps work our coordination, adding that extra fire into these workouts. Good. Up on this sit bone. To hold up there for a sec. Straight back down. Straight wide. Here we go. Left hand. Stagger that left foot. Let's do it. Deadlift. Down. Up. Kick back. Good. We're deadlifting. Down. Up. Kick back. I should turn the other way. You can see. Deadlift. Down. Up. Kick back. Remember going into that sumo. Down. Up. Kick back. Good. Down. So weight is at the waist. Go into that sumo position. Sumo squat. Hinge open with the left. See what I say about this band? We'll fix it. Don't worry. Just ignore it. Just keep moving. Sumo. Open up. Close it up. Hinge and open. Move that left leg. Breathe it through. 2, 1. That band. Get that. Sort the band out. Our next move is a clamshell on the ground. Sorry that you have to look at the top of my head whilst I'm Trying to sort this out. Da, 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 da. Will I do it in time? There we go. So the move is weighted clamshell, weights at the waist, up and down. Let's unmove. This time round, we're moving that right foot, pop that right foot. Here we go, down. Stagger. Good. Find a tempo. Stagger. Close. Open. You know what's coming, I know. We're going 5 moves this time. Then 6. Then a whole minute rest. You can do it. Close. Here we go. Narrow. Squat. Narrow. Up on the heels. Narrow. Wide. Sweep. Wide. Narrow. Up on the heels. Down. Narrow. Wide. Sweep. Keep going. Deadlifts next. Weight is in the right. Pop that right foot. Down. Wide. Good. Weight in the right hand. Pop the right foot. Shoulders back. Here we go. Down. Kick. Back. Down. Kicking back. Find your balance. When you kick. Kick. When you really think, bumping the hips back, driving up, kicking back. I go to the side, bumping those hips back. And here we go, sumo squat. Moving that right foot. The band's gonna move, I know it, but it's okay. Open, close. Remember, it's 30 seconds. Well, it's sort of less, because we're transitioning between moves. I almost thought, should I make it 40? Am I gonna be that evil? Keep going. 8 more seconds, and we're on the ground, lying on our left for these clamshells. Here we go. So come down with me. Get down on the ground. I'm just trying to attempt to have some sort of band action on our waist. Coming down, opening up, closing. So toes are together. Sort of opening a clam or a book. And I want you to thrust your hips open. If the thrust is too much, I just want you to be opening and closing, okay? Keep going. Rest. Ooh. The final move, we're going to just roll over onto our backs, keeping our toes together, knees wide, doing frog pumps. So it's like a bridge, but instead of having your feet hip distance, I want your feet together, like a butterfly stretch. Now I've got 10 seconds to sort my band out. Can I do it? I will try. 4, 3, yeah. Pop the left foot, let's go. I did it, I think. Just about. Turning. Man, with these, really think. Resist the band away. Resist the band away. Good, you got a minute's rest after this round. And then we're going to start knocking off moves. Woo! Get into that pyramid. We're almost at the top, almost halfway. They go quick. Here we go. Narrow. Narrow. Wide. Sweep. Wide. Narrow. Knees. Toes and heels off the ground. Narrow. Wide. Sweep. Wide. Narrow. Heels up. Down. Narrow. Wide. Good. Get that weight into your left hand. Left hand's popped. Let's go. Deadlift. Up. Kicking back. Now this is also a memory test. Down. Up. Kicking back. Good. Next, we've got that sumo with the hinge. Down. Up. Kick. Back. Amazing. Sumo squat. It's got a different noise going on. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's just my it's just my interval timer sort of tweeting like a bird. Keep going. And we're down, clamshell, lying on the right hand side, moving that left knee and hip up and down. Come on, 4, 3, 2, let's go down, straight down. I'm gonna try and just shimmy my band down, don't worry, just to get into the move. Let's go, opening, closing, and then we're going to basically keep your feet together, roll onto your back, and then weight's going to be on the hips, and you pump up, frog pumps. They work more of your inner thighs. Here we go, feet together, roll onto the back. Here we go, breathe in, breathe out, drive those hips up, hold those weights at the hips. Good, control. Think of hinging up, hinging down. Good. Driving through. If the weight is no good for you at this point, so I want you to drive your elbows into the ground and thrust with all your might. The 6 move, coming down. Woo! 1 minute rest. 1 whole minute to rest. Amazing, amazing. So I'm going to take the band off. So I have to reset that band and breathe. So this time round, we're going to be going from those thrusts. So we're just moving our left, so we'll start moving our right. We'll do the thrusts, then we'll do everything going in reverse. So we'll do the thrusts, then we'll do the clamshells, then we'll see if I remember what comes next. So we're going to go 6 in a row again. Then we're going to start knocking them off. Then that is when you start feeling, you got this, you got this, you got this. Bye-bye number 1, bye-bye number 2. So 13 seconds. I need to get the band on, sorry. What am I like? Get the band on, down into that frog. Let's go. We're off, thrusting up and down, up and down. Don't worry, I feel like I'm wasting time with this band trying to get it on. Just get into the move. And remember, we're moving, the band is optional. So try not to worry too much about that band. We're going to be turning over to our left, our right's going to be moving in that clamshell, thrusting up. Here we go. I'm just going to slide, see how easy that transition was, up onto the side, and then up, weighted clamshells. We're going through the whole thing. Then we've got sumo, squats to that hinge to the right. So you can see I'm closing down and opening up. So hinging in and thrusting out. Toes stay together the whole time. That bottom glute is engaged, but also shoulder, elbow under shoulder, push away from the ground. Good, nice and gently come to standing. Grab that weight, get into that sumo. We're going sumo, open, close, breathing. Remember, this is strength. Use this time to catch your breath. This is also the last time you're going to see that 80-20 squat with that staggered stance. Oh my God. Let's do it. Here we go. Deadlift. Weights in the right hand. Stagger that foot. Make sure your weight's on. Okay, let's go. Down, up, kicking that right foot back. Hinging, up, kick. Oh, don't kick the wall. Hinge, kick. Breathing in, out, kick. Keep it moving. Narrow, wide. Here we go. Grab those weights at the chest. We go narrow, tiptoes, down, narrow, wide, sweep, back, wide, narrow, tiptoe, down, narrow, wide, sweep. That's it, as if you're sweeping something away on the floor. Up, down, good, narrow. Next, let's go. Staggered stance, pop that right foot. Pop, open, down. Last time for these staggered bad boys. Keep it moving. We got this. We got this. Time to fix that band in a second. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Stay in it. Watch that form. Push away from that band. Whoop. Don't fall forwards. See? Happens to everybody. Weight down. 30 seconds rest. Fix that band and come down with me to the ground. 5 moves in a row. We just did 6 twice. This should be a piece of cake, guys. We got that frog pump. So I'm gonna go onto the other side because we're doing the clams with our left foot, left leg. So feet together, open wide. Sort of like, here we go. Thrusting up. I really want you to think about holding when you thrust up, clench your bum, and let your back go down vertebrae by vertebrae from the top to the bottom, driving through those heels, clenching that bum, okay? Up, down. It should feel quite nice coming reverse because we've not done these moves as much. So that's the beauty of the pyramid. You're like, where did this energy come from? We're not doing, there we go, weight transfers to the side, nice and easy. Come up onto your shoulder, onto your elbow, and up. So try, transition into that move. Got that sumo squat next. Thrust, down. Remember, you can get rid of that weight and just give me the clamshells, opening and closing, okay? Almost there, 5 seconds. Then standing up, left leg's moving. There we go. Transition nice and slowly to stand, please. Nice and safe. Get into that sumo position. Breathing. Here we go. Hinging open. Hinging closed. Hinging open, core is tight. Holding that weight at the front adds that extra bit of core stability. My band is probably going to be a belt in a second, but that's okay. Keep going. Got that wide, narrow squat last time. Here we go. Narrow squat. Oh no, sorry, deadlifts. Ignore me, you're probably doing the deadlifts. You're like, what are you doing, Daniela? So left leg's pop. Up, kick. Left knee, left toes pop. Up, kicking back. So I'm staggering, I'm deadlifting, driving up, kicking back. That's it. Weight stays nice and close. Now we're doing that narrow. It was wishful thinking, wasn't it? So narrow, up, heel, down, narrow, wide, sweep, back wide, narrow, up, heel, down, narrow, wide. Last time around, sweep, wide, narrow, up, heels, down, lose the weight, breathe, come to the ground, fix your band. Lots of fixing of the band. It's so hit and miss with my band capabilities in staying in place. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Coming onto the floor, get ready for those frog pumps and attempt, oh my gosh, attempt to get it on. Lying down, for some reason, there we go. 1 second, and we're pumping, pump, up, down. So this time round, with those clams, I want that right foot, right leg moving. And if these froggies aren't working for you, give me a regular bridge, okay? Regular weighted bridge. Knees nice and wide with this one. Obviously doing the moves reverse order where the weight, where your knees are wide, means, here we go, means the band is most likely to roll up, but we don't care, do we? Keeping going and thrust. Keep those transitions nice and short. The point is trying to keep this tension the whole time on this body. Keep going. If you're sweating as much as I am, keep moving. Maybe you're lucky and you've got some air conditioning or nice breeze running through. Keep moving. Got that sumo. Here we go. Weight down, stand up. Nice, settle in. Grab that weight. Here we go. Squat. Last time we're going to see that deadlift. Keep moving, come on. This is it. We're going down. We've climbed up the pyramid. We're going down. Opening and closing. Low in that squat. 1. Good. Weight in the right. Pop that right leg. Straight in. Down. Up. Kicking back. Down. And I don't want you to be rushing and then holding the weight wrong. Getting that first rep in is very sloppy because you just want to get really quickly get into the move. Slow it down. I want quality, injury-free maneuvers here. Reverse, down. When I was writing this, did I think how wonderful it would be to be on the floor for the last moves? So I'm going to scooch around because I reckon I left. I'm going to, again, get this band on, nice and secure. So feet together, probably going to ping off straight away. But get that weight, 6 seconds, bottom of the feet together, heels near the bum, thrust up and down. And if you're like, I'm not getting up very high, as long as you're getting, as you're feeling that clench in your glutes, that's what you're going for. Don't worry, range of motion will come, your glutes will get stronger, your hips will have more mobility, but this is such a good work, this is such a great alternative to your regular bridge because it gets those inner thighs involved. Thrust, hold. Here we go, to the side, holding that weight, coming up, knees together, thrust, down, my knee, my elbow is under my shoulder, I'm pushing away from the ground. I find looking down gets me in the zone, keeps that neck nice and long, but also means the faces I'm pulling are less visible. Keep going, down, up, here we go. Sumos, last time, on the left. Let's get ready, holding that weight, sumo, down, open, down, closed, down, open, down, keep it moving. How low can you get in that sumo? That's it, come on, 6, get a tempo going, 2, and rest. Holy moly, we've got 2 more moves left, only 2 more moves. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm gonna go moving the right hand side this time. So I'm gonna face this way. So I'm doing my clams. You can see me, I can see you. Vice versa, you've got 8 seconds. Feet together, legs nice and wide. Breathing, here we go. Up, down, up, down. Thrusting up, slowly going down. Really drive through the heels. Core's tight. Glute, you want that core tight. Support your back. Open, close, you got this. Open. These are one of the moves where you do them in the gym and you're like, is everybody watching me? Keep going, come around. You know what's coming now. So you don't need to wait for me to set up. You gotta be there, ready. Last clams. That's it. Up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Up. Down. Can you believe it? Our last set of clams. Down. Up. Down. Clench. Down. Rest. 30 seconds rest. We've just got 1 more to go. And then we're done. I can't believe it. I'm feeling so happy. What an emotional time. We went up the pyramid. We've come back down the pyramid. Let's do this. Coming onto your back. Setting up. You know what to do. Clench those glutes like you never clenched before. In 3 seconds. I was very hasty, wasn't I? I was ready for the times to go. There we go. Now we're going. Up. Clench at the top. Slide those hips. Bum towards. Slide that bum towards your heels. You want feel the glutes. Clench up. Squeeze. Come down, holding that weight at your hips. You're thrusting them up. You're bringing it down. Look at all the work you can do with one heavy weight. You don't need a lot of equipment to get an amazing workout in. Feel the shake. Are you feeling the shake? Woo! And rest. Band off. Amazing, amazing. We did it. Get that weight off. Breathe. Get some water. And then we'll stretch out. And that there will be our banded single dumbbell pyramid. Amazing. So whilst we're on the ground, we'll stretch out our legs while we're here. So just on all fours, we'll just do some cat-cows, open up the chest. So breathing in, belly comes down, head up to the sky. Breathe out. Reverse that motion, push away from the floor. So, and again, breathing in, belly comes down, up to the sky, shoulder blades down the back. Breathe out, reverse that motion. Woo. Come to a nice neutral spine. Take the right foot up by the right hand and coming up to a kneeling position. You can pad out your bottom knee here if it's hurting a little bit on the floor, or fold over your mat in half, or just wipe some of the sweat from my brow. Okay, so leaning forwards, I want you to just turn so you're nice and square over that front leg and sink down into your hips. Here I want you to look, make sure that front knee is at a nice right angle. If you want more of a stretch, scoot that left leg back and then square off over that front leg and just, your hands can be up here on your knee and breathe. Shoulders back, look up to the sky if you like. Hands come either side of that right foot. So I want you to straighten that right leg. And hands come on the floor or off, fine. And I want you to come up onto your heel, breathe in, look forward, scooch the shoulder blades down the back. So you find length like this, as if someone's pulling your chin with a string, and then slowly bend over. So you're thinking belly to thigh, like in a lateral lunge, you want your belly to come to your thigh. You don't want to try and force your head to your knee. So pulling forwards, you feel a really nice stretch coming up all the way down, all the way up the back of your legs. Straighten out those hamstrings. All those moves we did back to back to back to back to back. Man, woo. Coming through, and then come back up to that kneeling position. Just grab that foot. We grab that foot and you can hold on to something. I'm going to grab it with my left hand. So same hand, same leg, and just pull forwards. And if that doesn't work for you, stand up and do your traditional holding on to the knee. Oh, holding on heel to knee, like so, but standing. You remember, you know the one. Standing quad stretch. So coming up, we'll do the other side. Let's go up to kneeling. Sinking forward, those hips. Straighten over that front leg, breathing. Remembering about, if you want more, scoot that right knee back. Checking that nice right angle. Shoulder blades down the back. Oh, that feels good. Oh, get those hips, get those quads. Then hands either side of that left foot. We'll straighten it up. Come up onto your heel. Again, slide shoulder blades down the back. Look forward. And then go down any amount. If you're good here, stay here. If you want a little bit more, belly to thigh, down. And just think about bumping that left hip back. So you're sort of getting a counter pull, counter stretch. Breathing. So sometimes I just like to hang out up here. Sometimes I think, oh, maybe I'll go down here. But just move and feel where feels good for you today. It's coming back through. Slowly come back up to kneeling. Bend that right foot. Take it towards your bum and square off towards the front. So it's tempting to look sideways, but really try pulling everything forwards. Nice square hips. You can hold on to something if you feel like you might fall over. Good. Release that nice and gently. Hands come back down to mat. Toes together, nice and wide with the knees. Hands come forward. I want you to sink your hips back. You feel a nice opening in in your inner thighs and in your shoulders. We were holding that weight all 40 minutes or whatever work we just did. Breathing here. Slowly come up, nice and slowly. Find a little bit of movement here, a little bit movement. Congratulate yourself. The amazing work done. Knees come together. Come back through. Give yourself a round of applause. Did an amazing job. That was your lower body pyramid workout with one heavy dumbbell and optional mini bands. As you saw, it was very optional today. Wasn't playing ball, but if you manage to keep your mini band on the whole time, you should get extra million points. But amazing work. Grab some water, stretch more if you need to. Good job.